Have you ever wondered why some people keep moving forward while others remain stuck in the same place? The difference is not talent, it is not luck, it is the power of choosing to learn something new every single day. Ladies and gentlemen, the most powerful investment you can ever make is in yourself. Daily self-education is not about degrees or classrooms. It's about curiosity, consistency, and courage. Every page you read, every lesson you learn, every idea you explore shapes the person you are becoming. Knowledge gives you wings to rise above limitations, to see beyond barriers, and to create possibilities. The power of daily self-education lies in the small yet consistent steps we take every day toward learning something new. It is not always about formal education or structured environments, but about a mindset that refuses to stop growing. When you wake up each morning with the intention to learn, you open yourself to a universe of opportunities that others overlook. Reading just a few pages of a book, listening to an enlightening podcast, or even observing life with awareness can transform your perspective. Knowledge has no boundaries. It cannot be confined within classrooms or textbooks. It breathes in conversations, in failures, in experiments, and even in silence. The world we live in is constantly evolving, and those who evolve with it are the ones who rise above mediocrity. Self-education fuels confidence, because when you know more, you dare more. It expands your creativity, because when your mind absorbs new ideas, it begins to connect the dots in ways you never imagined. Every great innovator, every extraordinary leader, every inspirational figure has been a student of life before being a master of it. They embrace the art of self-learning, not because someone told them to, but because they understood its transformative power. Daily self-education teaches resilience, because with every lesson you learn, you realize that setbacks are not failures, but teachers. It creates a sense of independence, because knowledge empowers you to take control of your decisions and your destiny. It reminds you that your mind is your greatest asset, and when you nourish it, you unlock doors to endless possibility. Each day becomes an opportunity to refine yourself, to step a little closer to the best version of who you can be, and to light a path, not just for yourself, but for others around you. What makes daily self-education powerful is its simplicity. You don't need to wait for the perfect environment, the perfect resources, or the perfect time. You just need the will to begin. A few minutes of intentional learning daily builds into a habit, and that habit creates a lifetime of wisdom. Self-education is not just about consuming information. It is about applying it, experimenting with it, and allowing it to transform the way you think and act. It shifts your mindset from being a passive participant in life to becoming an active creator of your journey. When you commit to learning each day, you train your mind to embrace curiosity, and curiosity is the spark that ignites growth. The habit of daily self-education keeps you grounded because it reminds you that no matter how much you know, there is always more to discover. It keeps you humble because knowledge is vast and infinite, and it keeps you motivated because with every new lesson you realize that progress is within reach. It allows you to see opportunities where others see obstacles, and it strengthens your ability to adapt in an ever-changing world. It is the silent force that prepares you for challenges, the invisible strength that shapes your character, and the quiet companion that walks with you on the path of growth. There is an undeniable strength in the practice of educating yourself daily, and strength that can transform ordinary individuals into extraordinary forces of change. This strength is not built overnight. It is cultivated one choice, one lesson, one page at a time. Every single day presents us with the gift of learning, and when we choose to accept it, we allow ourselves to grow beyond our limitations. Self-education is a reminder that you are never too old, too young, too busy, or too broken to learn something new. It instills discipline, because committing to daily learning requires consistency. It sharpens awareness, Because the more you learn, the more you begin to notice patterns and truths that were invisible before. It strengthens purpose, because knowledge gives clarity about who you are and what you are capable of becoming. When you feed your mind with wisdom, you prepare yourself to face life with courage. You begin to understand that ignorance is the greatest enemy, and knowledge is the most powerful weapon you can carry. Daily self-education is also a silent revolution. It does not always make noise, but it shapes character in ways that echo loudly in your actions. It turns ordinary days into extraordinary lessons, and ordinary people into remarkable leaders. With each lesson, you not only change your own life, but also influence those around you. You become proof that transformation is possible, that growth is a choice, and that wisdom is a lifelong journey. The habit of learning daily makes your mind restless in the best way, always seeking, always questioning, always expanding. It makes you realize that the world is a classroom, and life itself is the greatest teacher. By embracing daily self-education, you choose progress over stagnation, knowledge over comfort, and growth over fear. Every piece of wisdom you gain becomes part of your armor against the difficulties of life. You begin to navigate challenges, not with panic, but with perspective, because knowledge provides solutions where others see problems. It allows you to turn failures into feedback and setbacks into stepping stones. It gives you the ability to dream bigger, because you are constantly stretching your mind beyond limits. Self-education every day creates a ripple effect. The more you learn, the more you share, and the more you inspire others to pursue growth. It builds habits of reflection, making you pause and ask questions about who you are and who you want to become. It prevents complacency, because every day you are reminded there is more to achieve, more to discover, more to contribute. It nurtures curiosity, and curiosity keeps the spark of life alive. It is not just about filling your mind with facts, but about developing the courage to think differently, to challenge what is common, and to create what is uncommon. When you educate yourself daily, you invest in the one thing that no one can take away from you, your mind. You develop a quiet confidence that does not need validation, because you know you are constantly evolving, constantly improving, constantly becoming more than you were yesterday. True strength lies not in what we already know, but in our willingness to keep learning every single day. Daily self-education is the key that unlocks growth, confidence, and endless possibilities. When you choose to learn consistently, you choose to rise above limitations, to empower yourself, and to shape a future brighter than yesterday.